Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good day to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, well, it is Monday, the most difficult day of the week. And wherever you are, this is Salon's blog. I want you to please like this video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comments section. It's all about football. Chelsea, and maybe Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. Hey, Liverpool fans, what's up? Liverpool fans, you never walk alone. You guys are walking alone this time around. Everyone has deserted Ancelotti. Everyone, every Liverpool fan has deserted Ancelotti. So Ancelotti right now, he's walking alone. Meanwhile, your motto that you always talk about this, you never walk alone. Why then are you people deserting Ancelotti right now? Stick by him. Oh, you've forgotten so soon about Manchester United. United, though the fans were on him, the coach insisted it will work out. It shall work out for us. And right now, they seem to be flying. Yeah, their last game, I think they played draw, right? Yeah. It's working for them. So stick with Ancelotti. Keep the faith alive. You never walk alone, but you guys are deserting each other. Anyway, we are on international break. And so I'll be starting on this one international news about a foreign player. You know all those so-called players that are born abroad, right? That can play the football. And though we have the talent in abundance in Africa, but in Nigeria, Ghana, or Cameroon, anywhere in Africa, we have the talent in abundance. But because we don't have the facilities to train them and to bring them to that level, that standard we want, we always look for all those so-called players that are born outside the shores of Africa to integrate them into the local squad, into the squad, the national team squad. Right now, after Ghana qualified for the World Cup, a lot of players were, saying, yeah, we have agreed to play for Ghana. One was Edin Ketia, and some 2 or 3 others from another place I heard about. According to the FA, including Hudson Odoi, for over 3 seasons, 4 seasons, Ghana has been chasing this guy to come and play for us. He comes to holidays in Ghana consistently every year, yet he has not made up his mind. When we qualified for the World Cup 3 weeks ago, all of a sudden, Edin Ketia, I'm ready to play for Ghana now. Hudson Odoi, I'm ready to play for Ghana now. Guys, bamboo know they work for monkey to come and chop. If you want to now play for Ghana, wait. There are Africa qualifiers coming up where you travel around the Africa continent and play for qualification for the next AFCON. Then when you are committed, then we can now say, okay, we can now take you on to World Cup. Not when the people, with the struggle, those who were committed to the struggle to qualify the team, that you all of a sudden from nowhere. And the worst part is, after England, the so-called big nations, like Hudson Odoi, like Edin Ketia, since England is no longer calling them, they all play for the under 19 and under 21 English national team. They all play for them. So they're hoping for the senior call-up. As the senior call-up is not coming, they are getting older. 26, 27, 28. Now they want to come and play for Ghana. No. It ain't going to happen. The latest player who I've just spoken, and he's young. He's holding a Danish nationality, a Ghanaian born, fully blooded Ghanaian born in Denmark. This is what he said. And I want to give, this is a message I want to give to him as well. He said they just made contact. Ghana just made contact to him. They know that I am from Ghana and can play for them. So of course, there is a little talk. But my focus is on Denmark. They made contact. They know that I'm from Ghana and can play for them. So of course, there is a little contact. There's a little talk. But my focus is on Denmark. You see, this is where it annoys Ghanaians most. Your focus is on Denmark, right? When the time comes, when you turn 26, 27, you've played, you might have tasted the under 17 national team, the Danish under 17, the under 19, Then you're waiting for the senior call-up 2021, and they are not calling you because in quotes, they have the so-called white skin that have qualified, so they cannot take you in their place. Then you now turn up to Ghana and say you are ready to play for Ghana. It ain't going to happen. If you cannot make a decision right now that you are young and play for our junior teams and graduate into the senior teams, then, my friend, when you turn 27, then we will know. At least you are honest for now, and your decision is highly respected. I believe the Ghanaian authorities will respect your decision as well. But in 7 years' time, when you are 27 and not in consideration by Denmark, don't suddenly rediscover your love, your blood, your roots for Ghana and Africa. Don't. I trust my people, Ghanaians. They will see through this, and I'm going to bookmark this for the next years to come. Good luck to you with your Danish nationality or Denmark passport. Good luck, guys. This is not just our Ghana; it's affecting almost every country in Africa. It's affect Nigeria a lot. It's when the player got to his after no one wants him, then he now says, "So I'm ready to play for Africa." We are not a dumping ground for used products. It's a high time we put priority on ourselves, package ourselves, present ourselves as a respectable continent and countries in Africa. Let's move on, guys. It's international break, so forgive me because I'm happy I'm starting this way because we are on international break, guys. Now, look at these guys on your screen. Enzo Fernandez, Joao Pedro Neto. Do you know what that means? I watched a podcast and from one Chelsea fan, and it's interesting the way he put the podcast. He made a statement. He said, the weekend after Chelsea has beaten Wolves 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, and the 3-0, which is 3-0, surprisingly, all the players that names ended with O were involved in it. He says, Joao Pedro, Malogusto, Enzo. Do you get that? Chelsea fans can be funny. When they are winning like this, he said, the 3-0, that's 3-0. All the three players that were involved in the goals, their names ended with O, which is 0. Joao Pedro, Malogusto, and Enzo. What do you think? Let me hear from you in the comment section. You know, this morning we need to take it on a lighter note. We need to take it on a more lighter note. We don't need to be stressing ourselves each time. Yes. But wait a minute. Chelsea fans, we are sick, you know. Chelsea fans, including myself, we are very sick. We need to address this whilst we are on international break. I'll be back with more exclusives and more analysis later on Chelsea. But this morning, I want to take it light. Chelsea fans, what is the meaning of booing players when things are going wrong when you are at the stadium? Sometimes it's difficult for us to talk about this, especially those of us that are not stadium-going fans. Those of us that are not going to have not been going to the stadium, it's difficult for us to talk about. But you bought tickets. Some of you have seasons tickets. Some of you even bought tickets for the next 5 years. Automatic, they deduct from your account. And you go to the stadium. I thought you going to the stadium was to have fun, to see the players winning and you having fun. But it's like becoming the norm that Chelsea fans will go to the stadium. When things are not picking up immediately, they begin to boo the players. It's absolutely not justified, in my opinion, booing players when things are not going wrong. When things are going wrong, it's absolutely not justified. It cannot be justified. It cannot be justified. When things are tough, that is when the fans need to be supporting the players the more. That is where the cheers need to be up. to motivate them so that they can move on and deliver. But Chelsea fans, as soon as things are going wrong, first half against Wolves, things were tough. Wolves was playing low block. We are not able to penetrate, and it's like the whole stadium turned up against our own players at the bridge. When Wolves fans were supporting their team, Chelsea fans at the stadium were booing our players. It was 0-0 against a tough, low block team. And it was still half time. Ages more to play for. It's not as if it's 90th minute, 91st minute, and the goals were not coming. Ages and ages more to play for. It was 0-0 against low block at the bridge. And ages to play for. We should be getting behind the team instead of being so toxic. Am I making sense? We'll revisit this issue on another day. Guys, before I let you guys go, as we speak, Chelsea has 3 big games to play before this month and in this month of November. As soon as we return for international break, 3 big games ahead of us. And we want to see a change of attitude. I wish you, because this thing has been happening over and over, booing of players. But these 3 big games, we have Burnley away after the international break. Then after that, we'll be hosting Barcelona at home. Midweek football, Champions League football. After hosting Barcelona at home, we will be hosting Arsenal also at home. Just after the international break. I'm just hoping that our players will come back unscattered. They will come back still in good form. And honestly speaking, Maresca, don't fall my hand after the international break. Because I know these games, Burnley is very tempting. I know my Maresca. Maresca will be tempted to rest players against Burnley to come stronger against Barcelona. Please, that is not how to play these games. You play these games like a knockout game, one after the other. You play it as it comes with your full strength. Maresca has the potential to be tempted. So Burnley, we can manage with them. So let me leave this regime. Let me leave this one behind for against Barcelona. Maresca, please, I know you are likely to be tempted. That is why I'm sending this message across at once. Play full strength against Burnley. Go again against Barcelona with a squad that is available. Full strength. Then when we get to Arsenal, whoever's leg is still ready to play against Arsenal, we play. Don't reserve any player because of Barcelona and Arsenal. Please, because we need a 3-point against Burnley. That is all I'm trying to say. Just as we need a 3-point against Barcelona and Arsenal, we equally need a 3-point against Burnley. Please, and it's an away game. One thing that I'm happy about is that Kopama will be returning after the international break, hopefully. Yes, it's a good news. Say yeah. Cole Palmer will be returning after the international break, hopefully. And we are lucky also, Wesley Fofana is back in defense. And I see no reason why we will not be able to defend well against both Burnley, Arsenal, and Barcelona. Fofana is back. The 2 games he played one in Karabakh and played again against Wolves. When I saw him, oh no, he didn't play in Karabakh. But the game I saw him play against, is it Sunderland before we went to Karabakh? I think it was against Spurs. Yes, against Spurs. Yes, against Spurs. Then he played again this weekend against Wolves. I'm happy to see him back, and he brought stability to the defense. He brought stability. I am only hoping that, look, this guy can play 4, 5, 6, 7 games continuously. Yes. Someone should tell Maresca not to rest players against Burnley. I'm saying it again. I know that's quite tempting. It's tempting. It's very tempting. And I know he is likely to do that. Please, someone should tell him. But against Burnley, Burnley are a dangerous team. Hopefully, if Fofana comes, Kopama is back and Wesley is good. And he's fit. We should be able to go through both Burnley, Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Burnley, Arsenal and Barcelona. We should be able to go through them carefully, fully. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just round up. Here. I'm happy people are still ruling Chelsea out from the title race. Darren Ben said, I still don't see Chelsea among the big teams competing for the league. Right now, it looks like Arsenal, Liverpool, City are the ones really fighting for the title. Chelsea still have too much inconsistency to be taken seriously in that race. I believe, don't worry. I like it that way. Darren Ben, I like it that way. Nobody should rate us. Then we take them by shock, by surprise. The inconsistency, for me, it's not down to the players, it's about the coach. If the coach can sort out the mistakes, especially our defense, we need consistency in our defense. The selection, not the players being inconsistent, it's about the selection that is being inconsistent. Would have been top of the Premier League by now if Chelsea had beaten Brighton. If not that we fumble against Brighton and Sunderland at home. And these are all Maresca's mistakes. Yes, if not that we fumble against Brighton and Sunderland at home. Chelsea, because right now Chelsea are below Arsenal with only 5 points. If we had won these 2 points, we would have been above Arsenal with a point. Guys, let me end it here. I don't have enough time. I'll be back. I'll see you all in the next one. You see me. Shalom and peace.